quarterback shit when I said quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie. He like to potty. Fuck with clothes, shoot, throwing 5 Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke then you can't talk. Play a never ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my ducks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good evening and welcome to the Chargers Power Hour episode 3. I'm Lee Ainsworth, the ears to the streets on our YouTube channel. Well, welcome. Let's have some fun. Bolt up, everybody. JD. Everybody head on over to neonpeacockmerch.com. Get your Lightning Lad t-shirts for $13.95. And sale-wide is 35% off. It's a Lightning Lad tee for the Chargers, and there's many other t-shirt design, Chargers, NFL, everything on over there. Pillows, sweatshirts, hats, you name it, and on over there. Well, Let me shout out the chat. Neon Peacock merch. Kaka, what's up? Kidda in the building. Guccini. How's it going, fellas? Thank you for all for joining in. Well, bolt up. What a game. Came down to the wire last week against the Dolphins. We pulled it out 29-27 on the last second field goal. Yeah. Love that score. 4-2 is beautiful right now. Well, last week was interesting. Resilient play, clutch play. And it was a massive win for my Chargers last week, showing their ability to win a close game. And considering with all the injuries we had, yeah, it was done. Justin Herbert's heroics was great. I mean, he and Ladd connected on a 42-yard play. Vidal was crucial in that game last week. With all our injuries, it was scary, but I was like, offensive line was scary with all the injuries. Not having a true running back, going in with Vidal, I'm like, Vidal and Haskins, I was like, this is going to suck. But Vidal showed he did it. He actually outsnapped Haskins 18-6 and outran him 124 yards to 14. So yeah, it was a game and a half. But let's see here. Hold on a second. Justin Herbert completed 29 of 38 passes for 264 yards, 2 touchdowns, while Vidal ran for 18 rushes and 124 yards. And Ladd McConkey had 7 receptions for 100 yards, and that game and that touchdown in the red zone. And then Dicker, the kicker, paused with the game-winning field goal. So I thought Vidal was the clear answer at running back Sunday also. I mean, there's the stats right there. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I thought he was going to have about 30 to 40 yards, not 138 total yards. But, hey, I'll take it. It was much needed after losing Hampton for a period of time. So it was a welcome sight. But it was also a welcome sight seeing Ladd McConkey back in the end zone for the second week in a row also. So, but we have a big game this week against the AFC leading Indianapolis Colts. So that's a big one right there. And speaking of the Ladd McConkey play, JD, can you play that video, please?
Pressure coming again. Herbert in trouble. Look at the strength. Herbert keeps it. And then you know what else did it? Alive. Completes it. The last did it. Look at that move inside.
I'm about my money. Stack hundreds, ship it out, stay. Keep it things pumping. Cutting cocaine tonight. Pop champagne, could be slay that white. We do get paid. Got books like a fireplace. I know it's gotta be a better way. Gonna get paid.
Now, according to NFL Next Gen stats, McConkey was only expected to gain about 12 yards on that play, but he had 27 yards after the catch. And that was the third best mark in the NFL in week 6. So, hey, I'll take that and all that stuff. But, it was a hell of a time to see Ladd show up. Hey, let me shout out the chat. Albert, welcome. Matt Bruner, my Bengals buddy, who I played fantasy with the last 4 years. Hey, good game for your Bengals last night. I never got to call you. I bet you were excited seeing Jamar Chase and the old man who you didn't think was going to be a good quarterback, got you a W, buddy. So congratulations last night. Hey, Song, what's up? D, welcome. My Charger fan, and fellow Facebook friend, welcome. Hey, my man, Bogart Scott-Free, the GMM Network. What's up? Haskins sprung the lad. Yeah, he had 2 crucial blocks on that play last week. That was a key. That was and those kind of stats don't really show up on the stat sheet. But man, those 2 blocks freed up Ladden. Touchdown, Chargers! Yeah, Matt, it's all good, man. You can talk your shit. Talk it all you want, buddy. I'll let you be easy. Yeah. McConkey on the bluff. Not my lad, sure. No, it's all good. But speaking of this week's game, we have our hands. Actually, JD, can you pull up the OA picture, please? Yeah, the other picture, JD. You remember the 2? Yeah, it's all good. We all make that. I appreciate you, though. The Chargers about 2 weeks ago made a trade with the Ravens. We ended up getting an edge rusher, and he wasted no time. He had 2 snaps in the game and had 1 crucial sack. So that was a position of need for my Chargers. With Khalil Mack out, Joe Alt out, our O-line was depleted. That was much needed. And I'm hoping this week, with a full snap share and knowing the game plan going through it, we're going to see more from OA. And I'm looking forward to having a nice young edge rusher on our team. Hopefully it's going to be much more productive this week against a better team. Yes, Miami kind of sucked, pause, but Indianapolis is going to be a very much more tougher matchup. Plus, they're a lot better run game. I mean, we have Jonathan Taylor this week, so it's going to be a good game. I mean, my keys to this week is going to be the turnover battle. The team I feel wins the turnover battle is going to win this game. I mean, last week against the Dolphins, the Chargers had 3 interceptions against Tua. Hey, and winning that turnover battle was a key for us. Also the Dolphins defense was unable to contain the Chargers defense in the second half. The first half, the Dolphins had a lead. We managed to make adjustments at the half, and we came out second half, all guns blazing, and we needed that. The Chargers defense did struggle to stop the run. I mean, A-Chain ran wild. He got 129 yards or something like that. So, I mean, yeah, A-Chain's A-Chain, but we're talking about Jonathan Taylor this week. That man's a beast. So we have our hands full this week. I mean, the Dolphins' pass rush was largely ineffective last week, I felt. I mean, we managed to keep Herbert jersey clean. There was 1 sack against him, but the following week we had 17 quarterback hits against Herbert. Against the Dolphins, we had a total of 7. So, hey, I'll take that away, and that was a plus. I mean, we went in that game with not knowing who the hell was going to play, so I was happy with those results up there. But the Colts are going to be a different story, and thankfully it's in our house. So, we have the 5-1 Colts coming to SoFi. So, and it's going to be a crucial AFC matchup because the winner of this game between the Colts and the Chargers will be the number 1 seed in the AFC. So, to me, there's a lot on the line. Let's just show, hey, we're here to play. We're not here to fuck around. We're here to fucking play. So, let's go. I mean, JD, would you mind pulling up that uniform picture, please? All right. The Chargers will be debuting their all-new gold Charger Power uniforms this week versus the Colts. So that's what we're wearing this week. We're wearing the old goldenrod. It looked like all canary, but hey, I'm looking forward to this. And we're wearing it once this year, and that's against the Colts. So, all All right, JD, can you pull up the AFC, NFC standings picks, please? All right, so here we are. We got New England 4-2 over leading the East in the AFC. Buffalo 4-2 with those Miami dreadful Dolphins down at 1-5. I am sorry, Gang Green. 0-6 is a beautiful sight, but I know you have a quarterback in mind that you kind of like. So, hey, you guys can suck, but I like being on top. Pause. So, well, as you can see, you got Indianapolis there, 5-1, Jacksonville 4-2, and my buddy Neon Peacock Merch and his Houston Texans at 2-3, which they're looking pretty hot. They've won 2 in a row, and see what they do. In Tennessee, they got their own problems. You know what I'm trying to say? Pittsburgh, they lost, so if they had won, they would have been a top team in the AFC. And Cincinnati looks good, 2-4. I mean, they have a nice schedule coming up, so they can win out these next 4 games. They could be back in the mix also. Baltimore looks hopeless. I'm sorry. Cleveland, that's just your typical Browns. But when you get to the AFC West, to me, that's the best division in football, or the AFC right there. And my Chargers sitting at 4-2, and you got the Kansas City Chiefs. The Denver Broncos at 4-2. And I'm not going to sleep on them. But they got the Kansas City Chiefs over at 3-3, sitting at 500 with Rashid Rice coming back. So we shall see if that helps them, or they're still damaged goods. But I doubt that's the case. I think their offense is good as a little higher powered now, while those damn Ray turds sit down at 2-4. Sorry, Bakes, they do kind of suck this year. Well, that's it for the standings. Now, JD, can you pull up the AFC playoff picture? There we go. Now, we got the Colts this week, who are the number 1 seed. And that number 1 seed, I'd like to yank out those motherfuckers off that number 1 seed. So that's what a playoff. Now, that's just what the playoff picture looks like right now going into week 7. But hey, that's what we're looking at. Now, as for the Chargers right now, the PFF gives the Chargers a 74% chance to make the playoffs after week 6. Now, I'd like a win this week at week 7 to make that percentage a little higher. I'm not too comfortable. Shut up, dog. Sorry, my dog's acting up. Sorry. Now, JD, can you pull up that field design picture? Thank you. This is what the Chargers field is going to look like against the Colts this week. Well, this one here wants to say hi, and this one, as we call on our channel, Animal Paws. So you got to calm down. Papa's got to shit. All righty. Well, the Chargers are bringing back their LA throwback end zone design from the 1960, and the last time that design was used was for LaDainian Tomlinson's jersey retirement in 2015. So hopefully that's some good luck for our Chargers this week. Now, my breakdown for the Colts for the preview. It's going to be a tough matchup consisting of 2 offensive styles. I mean, the Chargers and the Colts. So hold on a second. I had some keynotes I wanted to talk about here. I mean, the Colts lean heavily on the run, while the Chargers emphasize mainly on the pass this season. So that's good. For me, stopping Jonathan Taylor is going to be a huge key to this matchup. I mean, I'm not knocking my Chargers, but our run defense actually is trash because of the injuries. So to me, it's a huge matchup this week is Jonathan Taylor versus that line. Can they hold up, and can they stop the run? I would least like to contain his large run pause, because I feel if they let him run wild, the game could get out of hand. I'm not saying out of hand, but I think Jonathan Taylor, once he gets going, he can run wild, and I don't want to see that, but I'm hoping for a good stuff. Now, my factors to the keys of the game is going to be to finish drives. The Chargers haven't been able to score. They've been able to score, but scoring in the red zone. I mean, we've scored field goals, but I want to score touchdowns. put 7 points on the board, not 3 points, because I want to match the Colts touchdown for touchdown, not just scoring 3 points, because to me that's leaving empty points on the field. Come on, when we can just score. I know our offense, we have Quentin Johnson back. We have a possibility of having also Khalil Mack back this Sunday. So that would be huge also. But I want to match them. I want to score touchdowns, not field goals. It's nice seeing Dicker, the kicker, on the field kicking 3 points, but I want touchdowns. That's what I feel. We have the offense to score touchdowns, bottom line. Now we're going up against a better defense this week in the Colts. I mean, the Miami was not really I'm not saying a great defense. They had good defense, but the Colts have a better defense. I mean, they have Buckner. They have a lot of great players and players that can come after the quarterback. So to me, let's just focus on stopping that and also keeping Herbert jerseys clean. So to me, I'm looking forward to a good game here. I mean, to me, the Chargers ground game is going to be crucial. I mean, I'm hoping that Vidal has another great game this week. I mean, yeah, Haskins will be there, but Miami was susceptible to the run and giving up lots to running backs. But the Indianapolis is a much stouter team and much stouter line. So I think it's going to be a little tougher, but I think we're ready for the challenge. But as I said, the Chargers' efficiency in scoring touchdowns, despite our high power passing offense, has been a critical factor this season also. But we as I said, we have Quentin Johnson back this week. That's going to be good to stretch the field more with Keenan and with Ladd. But with Ladd scoring the last 2 weeks, it's going to be an interesting. Let me shout out the chat here. Matt Bruner, you all need to keep that. I like that. Wayne, hey, welcome. I'm glad I sent you the link. Welcome, and D. All right. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. You all need to hope Vidal can keep running the ball against. Hey, yeah, it's going to be a tough game. As I said, I know that. Yeah, I played against Wayne in fantasy over on Yahoo for about maybe 4 years now. So thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. But I think my keys that I really is focusing on, as I said, scoring on touchdown. But the other one I wanted to focus on was continue the third down success, because improving our third down success needs to be a focus, because it will help keep the drives alive, and that's something we haven't been able to do. Yeah, we can get to going, but third downs have been a problem this year. I don't know why, but hopefully it starts getting fixed. Maybe it's the injuries to the line. I do not know, but I'm hoping it gets better. But from what I did see is we do have players coming back gradually. Joe Alt will not play this week. Khalil Mack has a chance to play. He was limited in practice the last 2 days. I'm hoping he is a game start. I know Pipkins is out, so that's basically that. But I also want to win this turnover battle. This is a crucial game for us, and I feel if we win this turnover battle, it could turn tide of this game. So I'm looking at that. I mean, the Chargers right now are ranked 26th in the league. We've only scored 10 points off turnovers. That's I believe it's 2 field goals and 1 touchdown. So to me, I'd like to see more of that points off turnovers to help us not just rely on Herbert. We have a great defense. Rely on that defense, score more points. That's what I want to see. Now, as for Amari and Hampton, he was expected to miss 4 weeks, but it looks like he's going to miss a little bit longer. Possibly, we might be looking at maybe week 10, maybe week 12, and that's why the Chargers right now are in on trying to trade for a starting running back at the trade deadline. So that's for November 4th. I mean, that's the names that are floating about are Breece Hall from the Jets or any kind of starting running back like Jerome Ford from the Browns I've heard around. But I did see today, but the Chargers want to go after Derrick Henry, but we don't have the cap space for that. So I think that's out of the question. Now, the game status for this weekend, Trey Pipkins is out. Joe Alt is doubtful. Elijah Molden is doubtful also. Questionable is Darius Davis, Troy Dye, Khalil Mack, Denzel Perryman, and Jameer Slayer. So they're all questionable for the game. So we shall see on that one right there. But, so if there's any questions or any kind of fantasy questions you guys want to ask, I'm here to listen. Now, okay, here we go. I put this Justin Herbert right here where is it? Has the second most game-winning drives since the start of 2020 season. Herbert has 18 game-winning drives. Only Patrick Kermit Mahomes has more than Herbert at the moment. So, let's see how that goes. But also, I have some other fun facts here. But Keenan Allen is only 23 catches away from passing and Hall of Famer Antonio Gates for the most receptions in Chargers history. So I think that's going to be coming soon. That's going to be taken care of. Now, as for Dicker, the kicker this season, he's 14 for 14 on field goals, 100% rate, 11-11 on extra points. He is now 105 for 111, which is a 94.6 for his career with the Chargers. So that's not bad. Now, through the first 6 weeks of the 2025 season, Tahir Tart, JD, can you put up his picture, please? Oh, no. Yeah. I don't have, that's not it. Sorry about that. This is the fun fact that I had. Tahir Tart has an overall PFF grade of 90.2, ranking him first out of 192 interior defensive linemen. So, hey, man, I mean, for someone that was a nobody, is actually doing something this year. Now, Justin Herbert, under constant pressure this season per Next Gen Stats, he's been blitzed 71 times, most in the NFL. I remember addressing this last week. Pressured 100 times, most in the NFL. Pressured on 40.8% of dropbacks, third most in the league. Sacked 17 times, sixth most. Time of pressure was tied for sixth, lowest in the league. So that was kind of like, I'm hoping these stats each week get better and not lower, because it's not kind of fun. But I also was reading that the Chargers, Justin Herbert was pressured 30% of his dropbacks versus the Dolphins last Sunday per PFF. The lowest percentage the O-line has allowed since week 2 versus Bakes is Ray Turd. So, hey, let's hopefully for another good week. But as I said, the Indianapolis is a much better team. Now, as for our tight end, Aronde Gatson had the second most red zone targets all of the NFL in week 6 for all of tight ends, which I think he's going to be a very good player next year for the Chargers as our future tight end going forward. He's having a decent season. I mean, I think he's gotten more involved in the offense. I'd like to see him get more targets. Hopefully he gets more. I think this game's going to be a little shootout. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I mean, but I'm hoping. So I'm looking at that. And as for the Chargers, they're still in the market at the deadline for a running back and offensive line help. So that's what to look at for during the trade. Yeah, he is. He's coming on. I mean, I think he's over the last 3 games, he's put up numbers, but he is showing that he's going to be a person to deal with the rest of the season and going forward, I think. But it's nice to see that he's coming along, and a lot of our rookies are finally coming along gradually and producing. Now, also, Trey Harris had a wonderful game last week. I know for fantasy-wise, he really hasn't done much this year. I know I have a bunch of shares of him. But he is, from what Coach Harbaugh said, is he is doing things not stat-wise, but he's doing things for the team, like blocking and things like that, and he's showing up. So I think we're going to see hopefully more of Trey Harris, and hopefully he produces more stat-wise and in other ways on the field hopefully soon. So, hey, Bogart, I don't know why they put Hampton on the IR. Yeah, it sucks, man. It is what it is. But now for a change, we finally can see what Vidal can do. Yes, he showed it last week, but can he do it against a stout defense in Indianapolis? We're gonna see. We're also gonna see if Haskins can do his magic too. But we shall see. All right, Matt. What's say? Hey, Mr. Maybury. What's happening, my friend? Bolt up, brother. I think Gadsden has a big week. Yeah, well, you and I both. Let's hope so. Let's hope he has a big week. So I know Indianapolis does trying to give up points to the tight end. But I didn't mention that the Colts do have a great tight end in Tyler Warren. So Daniel Jones has used him quite a bit this year, and he's been effective. So we shall see. We have to stop not just Jonathan Taylor. We have to solve Tyler Warren too. But this is going to be a great game all around. Oh yes. What's the score of that Blue Jays games? I haven't been watching. Sorry about that. I'm actually watching JD's Hurricanes and the Louisville Cardinals. But other than that, no. I hope your Blue Jays win. I know that's your bread and butter right now. I hope Mr. Maybury, to my lawyer. Go get him. Well, let's see. For my segment 4. Segment 4 of my show is the Haterade Show. I have bakes. I have gangrene in the house, which is Kidda. But I get the shit all over these teams. Well, I always got to shit all over the Raiders. Ray Turds to me. The donkey-ass Broncos. And Kermit the Frog and those motherfucking Kansas City Queens. I hate you motherfuckers. You all fucking suck. You've all fucking lost so far. So you all suck in my book. So hey, there's my haterade rant. You know what I'm trying to say? You all suck. Who's at the top of the AFC West, motherfucker? Let's fucking go. Bolt up. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in next week. And hey, have a wonderful weekend. And that's the Chargers Power Hour. And I'm the ears to the show. Also, head on over to neonpeacockmerch.com. There's 35% off site-wide, $13.95 tees for 2 more days. And they have fantastic tees. I highly recommend the classic tees. All the t-shirts that my buddy Miles Peacock makes are excellent. If you want your own t-shirt design, just contact him. He will make your own. He's designed many for myself, for my podcast brothers, for our channel, everything. He's an amazing artist. He is amazing at everything he does. I mean, he's done wonderful graphics. Just look at my Charger Power Hour thumbnail, the lightning. I appreciate everything Miles does for our channel and me and for all of us. We all appreciate him. He's a wonderful guy. Great. Also check out his YouTube channel. He does a great Houston huddle for his Houston Texans every single week. So head on. I'll head over to either you can hit me up either on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and I can share the link. He has some great right here. Right here is the Gen Wealth. That's the mothership of all our channel. We multi-screen. We do everything. Right here, you got my TikTok, my Instagram, and my Facebook. Just add me. If you need anything, I can give you like fantasy football advice. You can join the main channel we have on the Gen Wealth. We have shows on Tuesdays and Fridays, which is Wake Your Game Up, which is fantasy advice, injury news, any kind of fantasy advice, NFL news. On Sundays, we are going to have the Grit Don't Quit, where we'll be rocking from about 9 o'clock in the morning, probably to about 7 at night for the whole day. So you can want to come on over and chill with us, shoot the shit, talk your stuff, whatever, about your team. We're welcome. Come on over. We welcome anyone. Like, subscribe to the channel. Set your notifications. We're welcome. We welcome all new subscribers, members. Hey, we have leagues to join next year. So if you ever want to join a fantasy dynasty football league, we'll be having leagues next year. So come on over, join us, have some fun, shoot the shit, have fun. We have a good time every single day. It's all about having fun, talking shit, just being yourself, man. We just have a good time. But no, yeah, but no, we have a lot of fun over in the gym. Well, hey, man, even if I make a fucking ass of myself, which I do that quite a bit. I usually have rants. Like last week, I kind of lost it last week, but you know what? That's just myself. That's Lee being Lee. Now I'm the ears to the street. I'm the motherfucking ear to the streets, as they say. So thank you for tuning in tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday evening. Thank you for taking 45 minutes to tune in, to watch me, watch my show, and bolt up, everybody. Let's fucking go. Hey, Colt, you fucking suck. Hey, Danny, dumbass, you gotta be on the motherfucking floor a lot this weekend, motherfucker. Let's fucking go, Chargers. Let's go. All right, thank you, guys. Have a blessed weekend. Peace.
I can make things move. I can make things move.
I said quarterback shit when I'm I said I said quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving, keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie, like to potty. Fuck with blow shoot, trolling pipe molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, tap pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.